Hello, welcome back to Capsim Capstone version 2023 and 2024. This video explains the detailed guide and tips for each round. This is round 1, so if you watch this video, you can be sure to win the game. Just follow the guides and apply to your game. This the first step. So when we set decision for Capsim Capstone, we need to check the industry condition report, to make sure the number for your game. So this is the table we have. Again, from the beginning, we have 5 product segments: low end, traditional, high end, and performance and size. 5 product segments for sensors. We are managing the companies that produce sensors for other business customers. So each round we have 5 product segments: traditional, low end, high end, performance and size. And each round we need to update the product by increase performance here and reduce the size. And each segment they require different update for the product. For example, you see the traditional, they want higher performance and lower size by 0.7 point. For low end 0.5 increase for performance and reduce 0.5 for size. For high end they require 0.9 and performance and size. And also we have the table here for the center. That's a requirement for performance and size of each product for 8 rounds. This example started from 4.4 here, you see. So this is very important. Again, this is very important. You need to check the industry condition report to make sure you have the right table for all the 8 rounds. So if you do not apply this number for your game, you need to make sure that's the number from your game industry condition report. You look at here and you download the industry condition report from here to check this number. And also you can use the Excel file here. It is free, provided in the comments under this video in YouTube. Also you can download the free Excel file and put the number here to calculate the IND for 8 rounds. So look at here, you see this number, and also look at the Excel file I have updated with this table. So to make sure you have the right IND for 8 rounds. And IND is the most important in this CAPSIM simulation for 8 rounds. So this is the first step. If you look at this and understand this, I'm sure you win the game 50%. 50% half of the game, because the INT is the most important thing, right? But in order to win the game, you need to look at table 3. It is ideal spot offset or adjustment or modification or change for each round. So each round we need to update. We cannot use table, just use table 2. If you use that, you can be alright for round 1, 2 and 3, but from later rounds you win, your product is not the ideal, and then you cannot sell it. So you need to take a table 3 to make sure you have the right number. And also use the free Excel file download. I have calculated set the formula to calculate it automatically. So remember to use industry condition report here and put into the Excel file here, and then you get this number for 8 rounds. This is the ideal number for 8 rounds. This is one. Strategy number 2, right? Strategy number 2 is the best strategy for the game. So again, do not just use this number to put into the game. You need to check industry condition report and update the Excel file, and then you can use this table. When you update the Excel file, you don't have to type everything. You just type only one row 0, and then all the other cell will be automatically calculated, right? So if you have any question, you can send me, right? For table 3 here, this is ideal spot. I have updated with table 3 here. You see increase performance and size by 0, update low end by 0.8, update high end by 1.4, update performance and 1.4 and 1 again, update size and 1 and by 1. So this is the ideal spot for 8 rounds. Again, if you understand this and follow the video until this point, you win half of the game, right? So now we put into the number into the game for round 1. So you see you put 5.1 and 14.6 here, 5.1 and 14.6 here for traditional, and TPF 17,500 is okay. For low end, this requires 7 years to sell best, so we don't have to update every round. For low end, we update 2 times, 1 round in round 3, 1 time in round 3, 1 time in round 7. And for Eco here is the high-end product. We try to update to 9.5 and 10, 9.2 and 10.5, but the launching date is too long, so we adjust a little bit to 8.3 and 11.4, 8.3 and 11.4. And for performance, we can update to 9.8 and 15.6, and for size, we update to 4.1 and 9.9 is the ideal spot, but to keep track of launching date, revision date, we adjust a little bit to 3.9 and 10.1 to make sure we have enough time to sell for the year. And for we have three more products to develop, so we developed one new product in low end with 3.9 and just a second, I check this, maybe it's a mistyping, huh? This 9, we need to check the file. 4.4, 15.3, 1.9, not 19, right? 1.9, 17.8, 6.9, 12.8, 11.4, 17.4, 2.4, and 12.13. And we check the round 8 to make sure all 8 rounds, right? 10, 9, 7, 59. Yeah, 15.4, 5, 6, 15.4, 11, and okay. So now we check this again to make sure it's going. Just remember the typing mistake. So yeah, 5.1, 14.6, 2.4. Yeah, so we put in 3.9 and 15.8. Yeah, 3.9 and 15.8 for the new product. Okay, everything's all right now. 8.3, 11.4, 9.8, 15.6, 3.9, and 10.1. so that's good for IND. And now we look at the decision for marketing. For marketing, we need to check this one. I show you one time. Traditional segment, right? The first segment. So we see the price range from here, and accounts for 23% of importance. So we also prepare the Excel file to make sure we keep track of the price, right? For the traditional segment, the price can be 29.5. We reduce 5 cents, 50 cents, right? 50 cents for each round. And the growth rate around 6%, but the segment market share is very large, 32% here, right? So traditional is very important segment. And for low end, we have the market share is 39. So low end is also the most important segment, and the price range here account for 53%. So that's why we reduce that to 20.5, and the other 39, 34, right? That's for the pricing. So we put the price here 29.5, 20.5, 39.5, 34.5, and 34.5. This is advanced marketing. So we have promotion and budget here. The other may be more simple. We don't have this table. We just put 1,200 for all the promotion and sales. But it is advanced marketing. So we try to input a number here to maintain the budget, the promotion budget around 1,500. For this one, you can use more, because we know that the low end is more important, so we can use us to around 1,900 or 2,000 is okay, right? To make sure we sell most of low end. The other high end performance side, we set the budget around 1,100, and also we set this budget for 5 products, and also we focus more on this one. So you see that we can spend more for low end, but the other around 1,200 is okay. And also we spend more time and location for the low end. Again, this is advanced marketing table. For the others, you already have this table already. If you have the simple marketing, you just put here 1,200 for all this, and 2,000 for low end, and 1,500 for traditional. That's clear, right? And we can increase account receivable day to 35 days to make sure we sell more products. And now the most important part for marketing is to calculate the sales forecast here. We have the suggestion from the system here, but it's never correct, right? It's based on some estimation of average unit sold from last round for teams and suggest. But here we need to base on something more precisely to calculate that. So we look at this table. This table is a unit we sold from last round. We managing this team. Of course, all the 5 teams are equal in round 1, right? So we calculate the sales forecast for the first team, first round, team E, right? E here, right? E, the first round. Okay, so we started calculation for that, right? So we calculate the sales forecast based on the number unit we sold from last round. Based on the number unit we sold from last round, here we have this. So we input that in. So you see that we have the unit we sold from last round, and also we have inventories here. You see unit we sold and inventories. That's 2 numbers we need to calculate the sales forecast. And also we need very important number is growth rate for each round. Traditional each segment, traditional growth 6.6%, low end 13.6%, low end 13.6%, right? So we need to use this number around here to put it in. The growth rate for each market, and also we have high end 19.9, so we put that in. Now we put that in. For example, we put in the growth rate 0.66, and for the low end, so we have the number here 136, 13.6%, so we can put it in 1.13.6%. For high end 19.9%, so yeah, 1.99%. And now we put into number for performance 16.6%, so 116.6%, and for size 15.6%. So this it's very important to update that each round to make sure we have the precise sales forecast here. And also we add about 25% to make sure we have enough to sell in early round. So now we put in the number. So this one could be the sales forecast. You see, put in 1331, and the second one 2503, and next one 549, next one 522, next one 454. So that's you have this for sales forecast. So that's the second table. If you watch to this, I'm sure and understand things, I'm sure you can continue for the other later rounds, right? If you have question, then you can send me the emails. And now we set for production. For production, we have the sales forecast here, come from the marketing table, and inventories here. And now we calculate the production. Basically, we use this number unit forecast, and then we deduct or minus inventory. We get the production schedule. That's very simple. And also we need to buy and sell capacity. We buy more capacity when needed, and sell capacity when we have very high surplus, right? And also we update automation. We add new capacity for the new product and automation here. So now we go into the details, right? We put in the production plan to 464. Again, do not just use this number I'm showing on the screen. You need to calculate this. I'm going to show you the way to do it, right? You cannot put this number, copy this number and paste into the game. That's maybe not correct. So you need to base on your industry condition report, and then you use that for your game. If you don't understand, you can send me the email. I explain to you, or I can prepare the Excel file for you. But you cannot just copy this number and paste into your game, because the numbers may be different from game to game, right? So 142 to 46, but basically the way we do never change. The way we do it the same. And now we set we check this, and we set look at this, is very important. The second shift, we can produce 200% of capacity. So this one produce 176%. We need to buy 200 more for this. This one, the demand and the capacity quite close, so we do not need 1,800, so we sell 600. This one demand only 500. We have 900 of capacity, so we sell about 300. This one enough capacity, enough. And for the new product here, it's very important. You need to buy capacity and increase automation, so we can start production from next round. So again, it's very important, right? We can start production from next round. And for low end, we have high automation, so we increase to 6.5. For traditional, we increase to 5. we check the total budget here to make sure we have the total budget, right? And for the human resources, HI is quite simple. It's long-term effect, so we spend as high as we can for 8 rounds. So we started from 3,000. The max we can spend is 5,000. The max we can spend is 5,000. But now we spend 3,000 in round 1 to 3, and max training hour is 80 hours, right? So we spend 40 hours in round 1 to 3. In later rounds we can use 5,000 here from round 4 and 80 years from round 4. And we save some cost in the round to maintain some profit, right? Some profit. So for the financial, we have lots of decisions to make, but in round 1 to 3 it's quite simple. Try to issue the max stock so we get enough fund for you need fund for investment. That is very logical in the business, right? So invest in early rounds, and then you can take back the very good sale and profit from later rounds. So in early rounds we issue the stock here, the max we can issue here, and we issue this number, and also we have enough cash to operate, and also issue long-term debt here. With the max we can issue is 18,000, so we issue here. So we keep around 20 to 40,000 cash, means to 20 to 40 million, so we can have enough cash to operate. We can avoid emergency loss. This is estimated or planned or performer income statement. We have very good sales here. We invest 30% of contribution margin. That's very good. In next round we can increase this number to 50%, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50%. And the profit here is only 1%. That's quite low, but we can increase to 5 and 10, 15 and 20 after each round. You can notice that we are spending very much on promotion and sale here. 6,000, nearly 13,000 for promotion and sales, and give only 1,000 for profit. If we reduce this, we can increase profit immediately, but we don't, because we need to invest in promotion and sales in early rounds to get the top customer awareness and top customer accessibilities. So that's the way we do for the long-term strategy game. So that's overview for round 1. If you have any question, you can send me the email, or you can download the Excel file to use that for your game. Or if you don't know or not sure, you can send me the Excel file or any description report. I can check it for you. Alright, thank you for watching. Good luck and success. If you watch until this point, I'm sure you win 50% of your game. Thank you. Good luck and success.